A person's peace is not taken, it's given away, piece by piece, every time he tolerates what should never be accepted. The world doesn't disrespect you by accident. It does so because, at some point, you taught it that you would allow it. Strength isn't proven by how much you can endure from others, but by what you refuse to let in. Welcome to Stoic Blend, where ancient wisdom meets modern life. Today, we explore 6 unacceptable behaviors that a person of clarity, virtue, and inner strength must never tolerate. These aren't mere opinions, they are boundaries forged through experience and philosophy. The Stoic doesn't draw his strength from dominance or chaos, but from discernment. Let's begin. 1. Disrespect. The first crack in self-worth. Disrespect isn't always loud. Sometimes it hides in quiet interruptions, subtle mockery, or a cold disregard for your voice. It shows up when someone talks over you, dismisses your dreams, or belittles you in front of others just to feel taller. A Stoic doesn't explode in anger, but he does act. To ignore disrespect is to broadcast that your boundaries are negotiable. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That strength includes knowing when to walk away from even the smallest cut to your dignity. Because the person who accepts one insult soon accepts many. 2. Manipulation. The silent assassin of peace. Manipulators don't raise their voices, they twist your reality. They guilt trip you, blur facts, praise you to pull you in, and retreat when you don't comply. To a Stoic, manipulation is a fog that clouds inner clarity, and clarity is sacred. It's easy to be emotionally pulled in, especially by someone close, but the Stoic sees through it. He doesn't lash out. He reveals the game with calm firmness, and then exits without noise. Seneca said it best, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you." Manipulators do the opposite. They erode your self-trust. Spot it. Name it. Remove it with grace. 3. Chronic complaining. The emotional black hole. Some people don't want solutions, they want sympathy, attention, and someone to join their pity parade. Every chat becomes a complaint. Every suggestion is rejected. They aren't looking to grow. They're addicted to their problems, and want you to be too. To a Stoic, this is poison. Why? Because your energy is limited, and if you give it to those who won't change, you rob your own progress. Epictetus warned, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." The chronic complainer already believes life is unfair, and that they are helpless. You can offer compassion but not your time. Detach gently, but fully. 4. Dishonesty. The death of inner trust. Lies do more than break trust in others, they fracture your faith in yourself. You feel something's off, but you excuse it. You notice the lie, yet tell yourself not to overreact. With each excuse, your clarity weakens. The Stoic doesn't build on sand. He builds on truth in thought, in speech, in action. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If someone can prove me wrong and show me my mistake, I will gladly change. It is the truth I seek." If someone can't live in truth, no matter how charming or close, they don't belong in your circle. Dishonesty is disconnection in disguise. 5. Entitlement. The unseen weight. Entitled people don't ask, they expect. Your time, your help, your forgiveness, they believe it's theirs. By default. They guilt you for having boundaries. They act as though your kindness is owed. A Stoic gives freely but never from pressure. He knows that giving without limits breeds resentment. Seneca once wrote, "He who gives quickly gives twice." But that giving must come from strength, not fear. Entitlement doesn't thank you, it demands more. Draw the line, make it known, and when crossed, step back without apology. 6. Disloyalty. The deepest wound to integrity. Disloyalty isn't always betrayal, it's inconsistency of character. A disloyal person will praise you in private, but vanish in public. They show up when life is easy and disappear when it's hard. To the Stoic, loyalty isn't a request, it's a reflection. If I give you trust, you must mirror that trust in action. If not, the response is not revenge but distance. No drama, just silence. Because once loyalty is broken, the foundation is never whole again. Final reflection. The world will treat you how you train it to. Tolerate manipulation, and you attract manipulators. Tolerate disrespect, and it multiplies. Accept dishonesty, and you chip away at your own self-trust. But when you calmly draw the line, when you refuse to allow what drains your spirit, you become untouchable. Not because you fight harder, but because nothing can shake a person who knows what he will never tolerate. Now, ask yourself, which of these behaviors have I accepted for too long, and what ends today?